Today we're going to make croutons, and for bread you can use almost any bread you want, but I happen to have these sourdough loaves that I made several of, and I'm never going to eat them, so they make great croutons. So you just cut it up in the size you want. That makes it easier to cut with a flat surface down. And we like smaller croutons. So about that thick. That's about the size of the croutons we're going to get. Alright, so there's enough croutons for one batch. We need to season them. You can season them with rosemary or any spice you like. But I like to season mine with olive oil and Italian seasoning. So we'll just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on here. And a little bit of Italian seasoning. And we'll give them a mix. Okay, so now it's time to prepare them to go into the dehydrator, which I will show you in a second. So we've got to take a rack out of the dehydrator. And we want to put these on the rack. We want to have space between them so the airflow can dry them out. I've got 5 racks, so I don't need to overfill each rack. So here's your unit. Get all these racks in here, and I put tin foil on the bottom to keep it clean, because as it dries, some of the oil will drip out of these. So there's one. Cover, and then if you look at the settings, we're gonna they call herbs 3 hours, 95 to 125 degrees. This is bread. I think is more sensitive than an herb, so I'm gonna keep it about 100 degrees. I'll set it for 2 hours. There's 2 hours. Goes all the way up to 27 hours, low to high. I'm gonna set it on low. And in about 20 minutes, I'm going to use my digital thermometer. I'm going to stick it in this access hole right here, and I'll see that I'm 100 degrees. And I'll just keep it at 100 degrees for 2 hours. The herbs calls for 3 hours. I'll check it. If they're really crunchy, they're done. If they're not, we'll let it go another hour. And then we'll show you that. All right, so these croutons have been drying in this dehydrator for about 2 hours, just over 2 hours. And we're going to slip them out of here. Take one. Let's see. Can break it maybe. Crunchy. I don't know if you could hear the crunch. They're done. So that's so simple. Now we're just going to put them in a bag and put it on the shelf and use them as we need them. They're really, they're so nice and dry. You could use them as panko breadcrumbs. Just crush them a little bit and make a great panko breadcrumb as well as a crouton. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me and also allows you to see my varied content.